Hey everybody, I hope you're having a fabulous day. If you don't know who I am, my name is Emily Roberts. I'm a Diamond Ambassador with Plexus, and I want to explain, in my own opinion, who should be an ambassador and who should stay a preferred customer. Now, if you weren't sure already, an ambassador pays a $34.95 annual membership fee to get wholesale prices, meaning the best and most reasonable way to get Plexus products. A preferred customer, another great option, is not necessarily committing to becoming an ambassador for a full year, but you do have a monthly auto shipment at a discounted rate to get your Plexus products. Now, both of these are incredible options. Don't get me wrong. If I had not gone all in to be an ambassador, I probably would have been a preferred customer at first and eventually upgraded to ambassador because I loved it so much. So, if you're watching this and you're wondering, do I want this person that I'm thinking about on my team, or do I want them to be my preferred customer? Well, I'm glad you're asking yourself that question. I hope that these things that I share you will keep in mind as you grow your businesses and your teams. Now, a couple of things, if you see me look down, I'm looking over my notes for you guys, but a couple of things that I have thought about after watching other videos by Jules in this company, by getting some commentary from my colleagues and my friends that also build their businesses. These are some things that we all have agreed on, and we personally believe that you should follow these guidelines or at least consider them as you're growing your Plexus business. So, first and foremost, the tiebreaker, so to speak, between preferred and ambassador is this. Are they willing to share their results? Are they willing to share that they're using the products? Are they willing to share? Sharing is caring, and if they are not willing to share that they are using Plexus products, they need to be a preferred customer. Hands down. This is something that there's always like a fine line, like, okay, well, but they really want the discount. Okay, but are they really getting a great discount by being a wholesale ambassador and only ordering Plexus Slim for the next year? And I'm going to break that down for you in just a minute, so hang tight. So let's talk about other reasons of people that maybe want to join and they're trying to decide between becoming an ambassador or if you should keep them as your preferred customer. Another kind of deal breaker for me is if they aren't willing to order anything over $100, or if they're only ordering 1 to 2 products at a time, keep them as a preferred customer. Preferred customers are wonderful. They keep our businesses afloat, right? They bring in personal volume, our PV, and they bring in monthly revenue, that residual income we talk about, because they are helping to build your sales. Most of the time our customers are very consistent. We love on them like they're our best friends, and we walk them through how to take their products. So if they're only ordering 1 to 2 products at a time, again, I would recommend that they stay a preferred customer. Now, if they're really considering paying $34.95 to become an ambassador and join you, I want you to keep that in mind at all times. They are not saving any money if their order is under $100 every month. So as you're building your customer basis, Timmy and Jake shared yesterday how to get that first Plexus customer, and they remembered they're getting their first customer. So as you're building your business and you have some people that are wanting to join, I want you to keep that in mind, that they're not saving any money by paying $34.95 and then purchasing 1 to 2 products. For example, if you have a preferred customer ordering just 1 bag of Slim for 3 months, right? That's a minimum commitment that I ask of my customers, is at least 3 months commitment. They're spending $79.95, give or take shipping and handling, a month for the next 3 months. Without shipping and taxes, that comes out to about $240. Now, if they were to join your team as a wholesale ambassador and they were just ordering Plexus Slim, the ambassador wholesale rate is $69.95. But for 3 months plus their $34.95, they're actually spending $245. You guys, that might be a $5-6 savings, but they're still not saving money as opposed to being a preferred customer. And in their 5th month, they get an additional 10% off. So it's really not in their best intentions as their sponsor, as their friend, their leader to tell them, oh yeah, sign up for the discount, because they're really not saving that much more money. Being a preferred customer, if they're not willing to share, and if they're only ordering 1 to 2 products, being a preferred customer is the way to go. Now, you can look at that annually. You can look at it annually, and if they were to spend money on just one product for 12 months, if we're talking Plexus Slim, they're only saving $21 at the end of the year. You guys, that's almost a Plexus membership. They should just be a preferred customer. Again, but always going back to that question, are you willing to share? Now, I want you to keep in mind, you're like, oh, well, I thought they were getting the best discount. I really want to help them out. That's great. I'm glad you're looking out for your friends. At the end of the day, if they're not willing to share, if it's under a $100 order, they're not committed, meaning they might not have the finances every month. They might not be able to afford a $70 order, then they should probably remain a customer until they can get a good financial backing and be consistent. Because if they're not consistent, they're not going to have the results they're looking for. As I mentioned just a second ago, a 3-month minimum commitment is something that I ask from my customers. I saw my first result in 3 months. 3 months, and it was really not wanting a diet soda. It wasn't much of a result, right? So I really recommend if anyone is going to commit for 3 months minimum, they need to be a customer. If they can commit to 6 to 9 months, maybe consider having them join as an ambassador, but then ask them the sharing question. Are you willing to share? Now, building PV with customers is a beautiful thing, and I think sometimes we get so excited about the idea of silver that we just add anybody. Now, going silver, achieving the rank of silver, is getting 3 people on board with a $100 purchase. You guys, as quickly as you can add them, they can fall off the Plexus bandwagon, and that's because they're not ready to commit to that $100 order. So I want you to keep that in mind. Slim wholesale ambassadors should be preferred customers. People ordering just BioCleanse and ProBio 5, they should remain preferred customers. Another reason why is because as an ambassador, every preferred customer that you have who orders monthly, you are going to get a small bonus every time they order preferred. You guys, I want you to keep that in mind. You are a business owner. You are running a business. This isn't some hobby. You have a life to change and little lives to change in your family, in your household, right? Or maybe you and your spouse are saving up money. I want you to keep this in mind. I want you to think about these things when you get so stressed out about wanting to help your friend make a great decision. So I want you to understand that at the end of the day, if they are not ready to commit, they're not willing to share, and if they're only ordering things that are under $100, they're not really getting the best discount at wholesale, and you are not making any money. You are actually missing out, if we're thinking of just them ordering Slim, you're missing out on a good $200 to $300 for that year that they were a wholesale ambassador because they're just ordering Slim. Yikes, that's a lot of money. For me, that's a lot of diapers. So I want you to consider that. I want you to think about it as you are making this decision of, should this person be a customer or an ambassador on my team? Now, anyone ordering under $100 every single month gets you $0. Anybody not getting commission qualified as an ambassador, that earns you $0. You will not rank up to gold. You will not move forward. If they're only ordering 1 to 2 products, again, preferred customer. I don't tell anyone about retail. For those of you asking or wondering, I don't think retail should be an option. It's expensive. It's a one-time purchase. That's not consistent. I don't even consider that. Now, if you have someone that is already ordering as a wholesale ambassador, I would encourage them to add something to their order. For instance, Slim and X Factor, Slim and Accelerator, Slim and Block. Encourage them to use the products. They paid $34.95 for that discount on all the products. They should at least try every single one of them once because they have that 60-day money-back guarantee per product. Now, I always recommend the Triplex combo. The only time I probably won't recommend it if I have someone that is trying to lose an excessive amount of weight that is not nursing or pregnant, I will recommend Slim Accelerator and Block. But I'm a firm believer in gut health. I'm a firm believer in healing from the inside out. So Triplex is always, always, always my hands down referral to that person. Now, with their price point on the line, because some people may not be able to commit to that $125 a month, I like to ask them questions to qualify them. Maybe you've never heard that term before. Well, I qualify people to see if I want them on my team by asking them, are you able to commit to 6 months of ordering the Triplex combo? Now, don't forget, in that 5th and 6th month, you will get an additional discount, but in the first 5 months, you're paying $124.95. I break it down to cost per day. I explain some things like this is what you might be spending your money on now, and the Triplex could possibly eliminate those cravings for you, or sleep meds at night like NyQuil or melatonin. I know my family doesn't use those anymore. That was money back in our accounts and pockets that we could use on our Plexus products. So when I'm having personal conversations with people in Messenger or texting or phone calls, I bring up these things. I qualify them to be an ambassador before they click join. Because if they can commit to $125, then I know for sure at the ambassador rate of $109.95 for the Triplex that they can afford that. And then we talk about their personal convenience order that will process every month as an ambassador. If that's something that they're comfortable with, yes, they definitely want to be on my team. If they want to work a business, absolutely join them to your team. Now, if they are not open to sharing, this is where I kind of lead in this direction. I ask them for their budget. I ask them what they are comfortable spending, and then we go back and talk to them about their health goals. We talk to them about their water intake and their diet and what they're spending money on at their grocery store. It's all about that connection you make with them, right? The relationship. So if they're not ready to join your team or work a business, that's okay. We love our customers. But these are some things that I have done over the last 3 years that I always keep in mind when someone asks me about Plexus, or if I've approached them about Plexus, about starting the products. These are some things that I keep in mind. Now, if you want them on your team as an ambassador, they're willing to share. They are willing to order monthly. They have given you a commitment of at least 6 to 9 months verbally or written. Then yes, love on them, work with them, show them how to post correctly, walk them through their back office, show them your favorite YouTube videos and different Plexus jewels to follow on social media so they can imitate what those people are doing. These are all wonderful things that I have implemented in my business and with my leaders, and I think it's working well for us. So today, as you are building your business, you're building your customer base, qualify people. See if they are meant to be a preferred customer or see if they are meant to be an ambassador. Have fun.